I wasn't super disappointed with the result yesterday. It's not a bad result in the grand scheme of things. Sunderland are a good side. I think a lot of teams will struggle there, but it is gutting the way that it happened to fight back after going to go down, and then you're a minute or so away with such a good defensive record. You think you can see it out, and it was quite a poor goal to concede. So it was a bit gutting for us. City look back to their best, but they have had games where they've looked like that, and then games where they haven't. So I'm still quietly confident, but I think they'll push us all the way for sure. What are you thinking, Chuck?
I wouldn't be as confident as you are, you know. But you know my view. I think that you can't, and we've kind of discussed this. I think you can't continue. You can't play the football that you're playing and win the league. In my opinion,
I thought we played worse. First off, they stuck it on us a bit. They were really up for it, and they stifled us, and we were getting a bit annoyed at it. But second half, we came out and played some good football. Both of the goals were really beautiful goals, and yeah, we didn't score from a set piece. That was your mob this week. So
I think
you text me saying Stoke football. I hope that's a bit of a joke because we don't play we don't play long ball football. You know, we still play our stuff. And I thought second half, and that's why it was annoying to concede the goal at the end because second half we really dominated them. It's one of the best 45 minutes we played this season. The first
you
half,
played really well in the second half. I'll always give it to you.
We looked a bit like the old Arsenal in terms of, you know, they stuck it on us, made it. You know, it was quite an intimidating atmosphere, and it looked like we weren't going to be able to get a hold of the game. But yeah, the way we come out second half, I was really happy.
I think you played well. I think you played well in the second half. I just think you actually, exactly as you say, I think one of the best halves of football that I've seen from Arsenal. I've watched all your games this season, but I think in general, the first half was bad, and like you didn't look like the best team in the league, whereas. We talk about City, who we were just on earlier, and they battered Liverpool. They looked, you know what I mean? They looked special. You know?
What the weird thing about it is that all of the word of the season for Arsenal, I think this season for me has been control. We've looked in control without being overly attacking and scoring loads of goals and creating chances. We've looked like we've been in control. Whereas that first half against Sunderland, we didn't look like we were in control at all. They really got up us and made it difficult. So yeah, it was a bit weird watching us like that. But like I say, second half we look better. And it's, as I say, in the grand scheme, it's not the worst result in the world. They're a good team, and I think a lot of teams will have dropped points against them and will continue to do so. But you're right, City look good, and when they're in this form, it's frightening having them chase you down. Man. So I'm not overly confident. But I still think, and also I don't want to. I know we've got the deepest squad and stuff, but we have got a lot of injuries in attacking options. We've got 5 or 6 players out up front, so we are a bit short on numbers. I know I don't want to start making excuses and stuff, but that is got to be taken into consideration too.
Let me ask you this, man. We just spoke about City absolutely battering Liverpool. Do you think it's, I don't want to say Arteta's downfall, but do you think it doesn't help when you're only a goal ahead and he's taking off attackers and bringing on defenders to shore it up? Do you think that's going to cost you long term?
Well, like I say, we didn't have much in terms of attacking on the bench. We had Ethan Wanyeri, who's obviously a youngster, and we had Harriet Luce, who's only played 2 games for the first team. So there wasn't much options to go on. I'm not sure he fully trusts Wanyeri yet in situations like that. I'd like to see him get more minutes. I think he's a quality player, but he doesn't seem to throw him on when there's something at stake. He sort of plays him in games where we're already in control of. So it is Arteta's safety first. He's never going to change. That's just how he's always been since he managed Arsenal. He used to do it all the time whenever he was in control of a game and throw on Rob Holding and put 5 at the back to see it out. That's just his nature. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I want you to. I know we keep joking about this, and we talk football all week. You know, I want Arsenal to win the league. I know, like, of the teams that can win it, because we can't win it. I want Arsenal to win the league, but I just don't know that if this is the plan, which it looks like it is, if this is how you're going to play, I don't know that this is how you win a league. I think you win the league by being the best and being dominant, and you are dominant in defence. But I just don't feel like you let the Arteta lets you attack like how he maybe should let you attack, considering the players that you've got. And I completely agree with you that you've got injuries. Like I'm actually excited for Havertz to come back because I really rate him. I watched him, you know, when I was living in Germany. You know, I watched him kind of come through, and I think he's a quality player. So I think I am excited for like some of your players to come back because that is a fair kind of a fair kind of like excuse, to be fair. But like I think that you need to.
This is the thing. You think we're missing Gyökeres, Madueke, Odegaard, Martinelli, Hurts. You know, even when you got these players on the bench when the game is tight, you throw them on Madueke running at you, Martinelli running at you. You know, it gives you other options. But we shouldn't have needed it really. We got back in front and we should have seen it out, especially with our defence. It was very un-Arsenal like this season to let that sort of goal in, especially the second one. Yeah, I don't know, man. Is it 2 points drop? Probably because of the way that it happened. But at the start of the game, it's not. I don't think it's the end of the world. But it's
It's a
more.
very good Sunderland team. It's a very good.
Yeah,
Very good,
that's
very
true.
good. Yeah. And you know, I was hoping for a draw today, or maybe if anyone had to win a Liverpool win. Like I say, I'm a bit wary of City catching fire because you know what they're like once they go on a run. Sometimes they do have a slow start and then they just go on a crazy run up to Christmas and beyond. So it's by no means done. It's going to be a fight to the end, man. But a Liverpool out of it,
I think
too
so.
early to say that. I don't think they look like they're good enough to compete this year, but they've got enough
They can't
players. They've got
defend.
good enough players. Yeah, their defense is all over the place.
They just can't defend. Like it's so weird considering how good they were last year. They can't defend. It's almost bizarre. Like I don't really, because now they've put Robinson back in, which I think they needed to do. But they just like they're so open. Like I thought City could have actually scored more goals.
How do we feel about the disallowed goal?
It's a goal.
It's
I don't know what like VRL's doing.
I
Yeah.
agree with you. It wasn't interfering with play. The goalkeeper's sight wasn't marred. I'm not really sure.
We spoke about it last week, Charlie. When VAR are looking to make decisions when they don't need to,
Yeah.
they're looking for it and
For reasons to take
yeah,
goals.
yeah.
And again.